Alright guys, today I'm going to show you how to make this signature. I don't use this for anything. This is just a retake. Um, so now I'm going to show you how to do it. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to start a new project. Close. And you're going to make your new project 500 by 200. This is a good size for your signatures. Hit OK. And you're going, what I like to do for the background is I like to make a gradient, and I'm going to try and do this easy. Here, I'll just bring the colors in. I'll just do it blue and black gradient, and then I go to radial and I just stroke down from the middle, and it makes a nice gradient. But I want to try something real quick. Yeah, that's why I like to do it in the middle, because then the circle of the gradient of the blue goes towards the outside of it. But with the pictures I'm doing, the blue is not going to work too well for it. The renders, my bad. Oh, I forgot to mention what you're going to need is renders. I'll make another video posting on how to make renders and how to get renders and all the stuff you need about that. But what you need to do now is just make the background. That's good enough. Perfect, actually. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make a new layer and make sure it's on transparency and hit OK. Then you're going to go to File, Open, and find the render you want. So I'm going to use this render that I made, and I'm going to make it a little bigger here so I can see all of it, and I'm going to scale it down just so it fits better on the signature. And then I go to Edit, Cut, and then if you want to use the render again, don't save it. Really, seriously, don't save it. And then you go to Edit. Make sure you're on the new layer and go to Edit, Paste, and there's your render. Just move this to where you want it. I think it was there in the other picture, right back there. And then when you're done with that, when you're happy with it, I'm just going to move the opacity down a little because it makes it blend better into the background. So I'm going to set that to 800, not 800, my bad, 80.0, and see how it fades better into the background. You're just going to go to that and anchor the layer. You could also have done that by clicking somewhere, I think, in the background of the render, and it would have anchored it for you. But yeah, and then I'm going to get another render, and I'm going to make a new transparent layer, and I'm going to go to File, Open, and I'm going to use this other Halo Reach render I got off of Bungie. No, not Bungie, I got it off of DeviantArt. And what I'm going to do now is make this bigger, and I might as well erase this. Oh shit, I hate it when that happens. There we go, just like that. Now I'm just going to save that because I really don't feel like doing that anymore. But what you're going to do now is you're going to get your fuzzy brush and click this button when you have a lot of empty spaces, because it lets you select all of the empty spaces, and that's what you want to do. So click on all the white spots you can, even these little ones here, and just like that. And then you're going to go to Select, Invert, and you're going to go to Edit, Cut, and then don't save it again if you want to use a render again. Make sure you're on the new transparent layer with the that's blank, and hit paste, and there you go. There's your other render. I'm going to make the opacity go down a little bit more. There we go. Move you a little bit down like there. And I'm going to anchor that there now. There we go. There's your signature. And just to add text, the text I like to use is, if you want to do the gradient like I'm going to show you in a little bit, you usually should use a bold text, but it does work with space age, and on the font they do have space age, I believe. That's where I got it. So yep, I'm just gonna write hockey 350, and I'm going to move it there. Close. And actually, I just figured this out. For your gradient, the font doesn't actually have to be the same color you want the gradient to be. But you just alpha to selection this layer, your text layer, and it'll come up like that. And then you go to your blend tool, your gradient tool, and make it linear, and make the background, the gradient, whatever you want. I'm just going to do black and red for the purpose of the video, and then stroke down, and I'll show you what that looks like. That's not a very good gradient. Give me a sec. Oops. That's better, I guess. It doesn't look any different. Let's see. That does make a big difference, but that's not what I wanted. Alright. So, I'll do select none. There. Much better. And then, oh, fudge. I guess I'll just do it like that. There we go. That makes it even better. Alright, just do it like that, I guess. Sorry about that. Just trying to make it look good. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. You have to bear with me. And then you're going to go to, no, you're going to make a new layer. Hit OK. And then you're going to go back to your text layer and alpha to selection it again. Hit select grow by 1 pixel, or I'm going to try 2 this time. And then you go to the new layer and go to your bucket tool and make sure the foreground color is black and fill it in. And then you could just move the text layer above it, and you just do that, and makes it look like there's 3D to it. Here, let's select none, and it gives it a bevel look. Obviously not over here because it's black on black, but over here you can kind of tell where it's not black. And then when you're done, you just go to, well, the easiest thing to do is just go to image, merge visible layers, and click merge. That's the easiest thing to do. And there you go. There's your signature. And you go to file, save. I'll just save it in my pictures. And save it as sig1.jpg. JPG. That's always a good thing to save it as. If you want to post it anywhere, it just makes everything easier. Hit save, export, save, and there you go. There is your signature. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe.